So I am moving in 3 days. Is that right? Today it's Friday. I have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then on Monday I am moving. In true me fashion, I have left it until the last minute. This whole process has been really quick and I don't really feel like it's sunk in yet, strangely enough. Obviously, when I get there and I unpack and it's my new home, it will have sunk in. But right now, I don't know what I feel, if I'm completely honest. I'm just like, ah. People keep asking me, like, oh, are you excited? You excited to move? And I don't know. I don't know if anyone's moved recently and you can like attest for this, but I feel like the excitement happens in waves. But then actually all you really feel is just like stress. And you will just feel stress until you are actually there. The whole logistics part of moving, like how are you going to get there? What do you need to pack? What are you going to pack it in? How are you getting it there? Like the timings of when you have to get things there, like that is all incredibly stressful. At the moment, I just have a room and I have a room full of stuff. I have a lot of stuff, an incredible amount of stuff. It's working out what I want to keep here, what I want to actually take with me, and also what is feasible to take with me because my dad is actually helping me move, so we are going in his car. We're not taking a moving van, so it has to essentially fit in his car, otherwise it's not coming. Remember that. Remember that when I show you what I have to pack very soon. So this vlog is basically going to be me over the next 3 days, panic packing, chaos packing, everything I can. I have made a small little plan. So basically I have a plan on Notion, which is just like everything I need to make sure that I've packed and try and plan it by day. So the to-do list for today is take down my chest of drawers, sort out the clothes that I've kind of like half packed, but not really, I've just chucked them into bags, and then basically sort out some of my kitchen stuff. So the majority of my kitchen stuff has been in boxes in the garage and the loft, so I need to go through and be like, do I still need this grater from 5 years ago? I've got high hopes. It is currently 10 to 12, so it's still the morning technically, just about scraping by. Okay, so basically this is the state that my room is currently in. It's not pretty. It's not nice. Not at all. It's just, yeah, there's just a lot going on. Currently my room is still kind of dressed up for autumn. It is technically Halloween today. And that isn't coming with me obviously when I move because it won't be Halloween. It will basically be Christmas. Over here we basically have some bags of clothes and bedding, which I've just like chucked into bags, but I need to go through them. A plan of action will be to take some of those clothes bags on the floor there and put them on the bed, and we're just gonna go through them, see what I actually need. I might try and put together a suitcase full of like essentials. It's like if I can't fit certain things, I know that this suitcase will have all of my essentials for the next week, and that feels like a very sensible thing to do. So yeah, let's get the Halloween stuff away and then let's start on the clothes. This is the Halloween box. This is where everything's going away. This is how much Halloween seasonal costume stuff I have. Wish me luck. This is the suitcase. I think I want to put all of my like essentials. It's like a week's worth of clothing that if anything goes wrong, any of these bags don't fit, I'm not like, oh my god, wow, where is a pair of socks? I feel like I probably don't need to talk you through my clothes because that's probably going to be quite boring. So I might just put you on a time lapse. I also just cleared my doorway, which was full of coats and bags, and I go through what I need. So this is a running vest, which I'll be honest, I've only worn a couple of times because I'm not too great at running more than like 5k, and even 5k is a push these days because I haven't run in so long. So I don't really feel like this is necessary right now, and if I need it, I can come back for it, obviously. So I'm going to keep this here. And then we've just got like 2 cheap and easy bags, and I'll be honest, these have sat on my door for a very long time and I barely used them. So I feel like I might also leave these here. Oh my god, there's a Kit Kat in here. That must be like a year old. That's so concerning. Then we have this brown bag, which I'm probably more likely to wear, and this is more like one of my going out bags, which I'll be honest, I don't know when I'm going to be going out, but they're tiny. And then this is more a casual bag. So I think all three of these will be coming. And actually, here's my gym bag, which might actually be a good place to transport some of these like accessories in, because I don't have that many, to be honest. It's probably these bags, one more, and then just like some belts. I have like 3 belts. And I also need this bag because I am, funnily enough, flying to Iceland about 2 weeks after I move. So this is going to be my carry-on bag. This coat is going with me to Iceland. Then we have some jumpers. This green jumper is like my uniform. I've had this jumper for years and I just always seem to like pop it on. And then my other one that I wear often is this brown jumper. I'll probably wear this to move in. Now, I'm aware that I said I was done with clothes. However, I'm going to count shoes and accessories as clothes, and I still need to fit these stuff in. Probably going to go in these New Balance because they're just like beaten up. I don't mind if they get dirty. And then I think I'll put my newer New Balance in here. My really old crappy Converse that I generally just wear to the gym can go in here. And then I have these kind of like platform boots which can also go in here. And then my issue is I have like some kind of longer boot, and I'm aware that we're getting into cold months, so I'm like, will I need these? You never know. I want them, but like whether I'll actually wear them is an entirely different matter. And then we have my dunks, my green ones. I do want to take, however, we're kind of past the season of me wearing this colour. I don't actually gravitate towards them that often. So I think these are safe to stay for now, and I can probably come and get them at Christmas time. And then here are the belts that I was talking about. Light brown, dark brown, and a black. All the same. Just gonna roll these up and slot them in there. And then that should be all my clothes now. However, I have basically packed everything now that I would otherwise wear. So I'll be honest, you're gonna see me in these leggings again. And I'll probably just be wearing a different top because everything else is packed, so what's a girl to do? So yeah, that's my clothes done now. That feels like a weight lifted off of my chest. And then we're going to tackle this, but I'm going to probably have a little break first because that is a whole other issue, and I have to also declutter all that stuff. And then I'm going to put away little autumn bits. Let's just take some autumn bits down now. Let's just start. It feels really sad to be doing this before Halloween's even over, but I just feel like I haven't given Halloween its run this year because of the timing. Because of the timing of my move, I just don't feel like I've had time to dedicate to Halloween, even though it is one of my favourite like seasons and events. Halloween holiday, I guess so. Yeah, my Halloween feels really anticlimactic this year, which is really sad for a Halloween girly like myself. You know it's straight business time when the hair's going up, don't you? I'm gonna leave my Draco Malfoy bits down because they're just a lot right now. I'm just gonna clear my bed so this feels less like a packing area, and then I think I'm just gonna have an hour to myself. That's where I'm at. Tired. Sick and tired. Tired and sick. Joking. I'm actually fine. Hello. I am joining you a couple of hours later. I was supposed to just have a break and then come back and carry on. And then I was supposed to take my lovely chest of drawers apart. However, nothing went to plan at all. I was going to have some lunch, I was going to play a bit of The Sims while I waited, have a bit of me time before I obviously have to pack up my whole desk. One little small task in my head that I needed to do was apply for a permit, a temporary permit, so that I could essentially just move into the building when I get there on Monday. I've just spent 2 hours, two hours, being passed around from company to company because no one says everyone says they don't have the ability to give me a temporary permit. I'm being passed from one person from my concierge, then they pass me to someone else, they pass me back to them, they've passed me back to another company. I still haven't got an answer. No one knows who is responsible. Well, no, everyone is saying the other people are responsible for giving me that permit, but no one's giving me the permit. And now they've closed for the day. It's 3 p.m. on Friday. My lunch is sat downstairs cold, which I still haven't eaten. So that was just a lovely 2 hours that was a complete waste of my life. Was not meant to be stressful. And that hasn't been the case. So, yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I might give up for today simply because of that. Not the best of moods, I'll be honest. I'm not in a bad mood. I'm just in a bit of like a frustrated, anxious mood because now I don't know what I'm going to do. I still really want to have like my Halloween evening in. So it's nearly 4. I'm actually going to have what should have been my lunch, but at this point it's going to be an early dinner. That's currently just cooking again. And then I'm going to actually play The Sims. I'm going to watch Nightmare Before Christmas because, fun fact, I've never watched Nightmare Before Christmas. For a Halloween lover such as myself, I actually don't really like horror things. I don't like horror movies. I get really creeped out. My brain and my imagination is too vivid as it is. I don't need any help. So yeah, I'm umming and ahhing. I'm really not sure if I want to do that today or if I want to just move that to tomorrow, because I realised I also said I was going to do some kitchen stuff today and I just haven't. So really and truly all we've done is clothes. So yeah, this is how day 1's going. Not to plan. When does anything ever go to plan when you move? First hurdle. Jumped, fell, tripped. So yeah, I'm going to sort the ornaments out, then I'm going to get cozy, then I'm going to get my food and enjoy my evening. I'm not going to take any of my books yet. Reason being is I don't have a bookcase there. It's something I need to buy and like work out what I can fit in my space when I do get there. I have my Kindle, so anything I need to read, obviously I can read on my Kindle. This is the state of the bookshelves right now, which if you watch my previous vlog, you'd have seen me like tidy them up. I've just shoved these books up here and this up here. My tarot cards will be coming with me. Actually, that's probably a good point to get them down now, because I like to use them for stream. This plant will be coming with me. Essentially, all of this stuff is going to stay until I have a place to put some of it, and even then, probably the majority of it won't come with. It is Halloween today, so for anyone that does celebrate it, happy Halloween. Celebrate. Observe. I don't know. If you like Halloween, happy Halloween. I am watching The Nightmare Before Christmas for the first time, and also playing Sims. That's my evening. I'm going to order some dessert because all I've had today is toast and then my lunch, which was at 4 o'clock. But yeah, I'm about to go and settle in just because I feel like it's been a lot. I actually don't feel like I've done that much. I packed some clothes in a bag, I packed some clothes in a suitcase. What else did I do? Took some Halloween stuff down, packed my ice and stuff. But I feel like I had so much more to do and I just didn't get it done. But I'm now sitting here guilty thinking I should have done way more. Good morning, it's the next day. I actually did a little bit more last night after I might have shown you on the camera, but I might have just done it, where I packed up some of my ornaments in just a box. I don't even know if they'll be staying in that box because it doesn't really have any like security. They're just kind of in it right now. I just felt like I needed to do a little bit more than what I did yesterday. So the plan for today is to go through my toiletries, see what I need to take for my hair, for my skincare, and like bath and shower stuff, all of that stuff, see what's actually necessary for me to take. I'm also going to water my plants. I'm going to put them in the bath and just let them have a little soak up. And then last on my to-do list today is to sort out my kitchen stuff. There's just like a lot of plates and bowls, like cooking stuff, so it'd be like mixing bowls, cutlery, frying pan. I just feel like at the moment it's kind of over 3 or 4 boxes and I can't take that many. So yeah, that's the plan for today. I've literally just had my breakfast. My hyperfixation food at the moment is Greek yogurt with caramelized bananas. So just cook up some bananas in a pan with a tiny little bit of butter, some brown sugar and some cinnamon, and then I put that on top of my yogurt. It's like a crispy warm banana. It's stunning. And then I'm just having a coffee in a mug that I never have coffee in because I've packed all my beloved mugs. This will be staying here. We've literally got to that point now where like I'm stopping to use my clothes, my cutlery, anything that I would have here at home, and I've had to stop using it and pack it away, and it's like really sad, but it's fine. It's for 2 days. I can survive. Lazy morning this morning because I felt incredibly stressed last night. Cozy night in. I watched 3 Halloween films. I watched Nightmare Before Christmas for the first time. I know, crazy. And then I also watched Halloween Town and then whatever the sequel is, Halloween Town High, apparently.
You can tell they're just very old Disney movies. So yeah, we are going to start off with the toiletries just because I think that will be easier and I can talk you through. I'm also like putting stuff on in the background while I like time lapse. I'm torn of whether I want to watch the new Witcher series because anyone that's watched Witcher will know that Henry Cavill and now they've got Liam Hemsworth. And listen here, I'm a Chris Hemsworth fan to the end. That is my man, my man, my man. But Liam Hemsworth as Geralt literally looks like a baby boy. He literally looks like a child. I just don't think it was a great recasting in my personal opinion. So I'm probably going to watch it. Whether I'll enjoy it, I'm looking at the screen right now in disgust. Whether I'll enjoy it, we'll see. Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to have on in the background. Unfortunately, we're going to have to just keep seeing this bed in the background. I was thinking back and my clothes started off with some level of order and then just like slowly dissolved into chaos. I think that's where I'm at now. I'm just at chaos packing because why not, you know? So I have my trusty list of what I need to pack toiletry wise. So it's basically going to be hair stuff, makeup, skincare, shower and bath stuff. Careful what I can take because I have a lot of stuff. That should be this vlog's title. I have a lot of stuff. I need to be more brutal about what I'm actually bringing, what's actually necessary to bring. If I haven't used something in the last year, even though it's literally been in that box waiting for me, why am I taking it now? Jesus Christ. I'm coming back to speak to you because I've essentially pulled all of this stuff out, right? Let's start with what is useful. So I bought a shampoo and conditioner the other day because they were on offer. These are the Garnier Ultimate Blends Honey Treasures shampoo and conditioner. And then Dove, I'm a big Dove fan. And this is the Winter Bloom set, which is honestly stunning. So vanilla-y, so soft. If you don't know about Dettol soap, get to know. Stunning. Doesn't smell particularly nice, it smells like Dettol. But in terms of keeping you clean and hygienic, I have 2 blood pressure machines because, well, one I had when I had crippling anxiety, and the other one I had when I got diagnosed with ADHD because I'd have to do blood pressure readings. I'm going to just take one of these, I don't think I need to take 2. I just have a lot of soaps as well that people probably got me for Christmases and stuff. Like sun cream, am I going to need sun cream? And the answer is no, not anytime soon. I've got like a random bath bomb just raw in the bottom of the box. Vapor rub, I mean, fair enough, I get ill quite a lot. Oh, also, I bought this perfume from M&S the other day. Sweet Frangipani. Frangipani. It's sweet. I can't fault M&S perfumes. You're going to see a lot of M&S perfumes because I really like them. Summer scent. Sandalwood. I love anything with sandalwood pretty much. Then I have like an everyday one that I use from M&S, which is the white coconut. I have the very last remnants of Victoria's Secret spray that can go in. And then last of my Lush Snow Fairy from last year. I'm going to keep that out towards the top. Right, and then what we'll do is I'll put my big Dove in there and we'll put my shampoo and conditioner in there too. A lip mask that I've had for about 7 years. Don't even know if it will still be usable. Oh yeah, that is bone dry. I've had this so long. I've had this lip mask so long and not used it that the lip mask is literally dried up. Oh Jesus. Okay, we're on to the final kind of bits before it just gets into medication land. This is the Beauty of Joseon Daily Tinted Sunscreen. I do actually like this. I just feel like it's quite greasy for everyday wear, but like if you're wearing basically no makeup on holiday or something, this is pretty good. Some more vapor rub, again, I'm always ill. Some ibuprofen gel, you never know. Some deep heat, again, you never know. Exfoliating foot peel, lovely. Some self-care, eyelashes. This doesn't include my makeup. That's just an entirely different situation that I don't want to deal with right now. But I'm going to have to later, I promise. Just not right now. To be fair, it's not too much. It all just needs to go in my makeup bag. Why did I leave this so late? Just really regretting that. Also need to put my plants for a little water. I like to call it going for a swim. Okay, hopefully you would have just seen that I packed up the majority of my kitchen stuff. Significantly reduced it to basically 2 boxes. Before it was like 4 boxes of the stuff everywhere. I was quite brutal and I was like, I don't need certain things right now. So, example, like a lot of the baking stuff, it's just very unlikely. So, I decided to skip them and leave them until I come back another time. And yeah, so basically, today we've done toiletries, kitchen stuff. So now it's just the case that tomorrow I need to sort this out. By this, I mean my setup. This desk is coming with me, this chair is coming with me, and also the screens and obviously the PC and stuff is coming with me. So this all needs to be taken down and placed nice and safely. So catch me being more stressed tomorrow when I have to sort this out. But yeah, today I'm basically going to make the most of the rest of my afternoon and play The Sims and also watch some YouTube and stuff, just because this will be the last time I get to sit in my PC in this position. I feel like when you move, you always think you have less stuff than you actually do, and then you go through it and you're like, oh my god, wow, this thing that I just don't use, or this thing I haven't seen for 2 years, and that's kind of what I've been dealing with. And I find this every single time I move, I always have more stuff than I think. And I'm not even taking all of my big items this time I move, like I have a gigantic mirror. I have even a bed downstairs. Obviously, I'm not taking all that stuff. And what I find funny is this summer I actually had a big clear out of books, games, trinkets, clothes, and I just cleared out so many things. I had like bin bags full of stuff I was taking to the charity shop. I even vlogged some of my like de-hauling my books on this channel a couple vlogs ago. And it's like, despite all of that, I still have so much stuff. So, yeah, that has been eye-opening, that's for sure. It's now time to sit back, relax, play The Sims. I'm currently playing my Sims Forever world where I have multiple families and I'm doing a bit of like a tandem rotational play. But yeah, that's going to be my evening. I will check back in with you tomorrow when I'm taking apart the whole desk and chest of drawers, and it's going to feel really empty in here then. I will catch you tomorrow for the final day of our packing, moving in T minus 1.4 days, because it's technically just less than half a day left. Good morning. It's actually the afternoon. It's like basically half one. I've basically spent my morning just chilling. I washed my hair this morning and it's now just kind of sitting in a plait with some deep conditioner in it. I probably spoke about this yesterday, but the plan for today is to take down this chest of drawers here and then also to take down my setup and my makeup, which is on my setup. I think some family might be coming around as well, my nephews, which would be nice to say goodbye to them. I'm going to leave my PC up for them because they love playing The Sims and I want them to play The Sims before I leave. But yeah, that is the general plan. There is not much else to do. And I actually realised that I gave myself more time than I needed. But I'm glad I did because it's allowed me to like chill and not be rushed off my feet. But yeah, let's get started. You genuinely don't realise how old you are until like your knees hurt to just be on a hard floor. It's crazy. That is my chest of drawers done. It's all here in a heap. In an hour or two, we'll be tackling this beast and this beast, to be fair. The chair also has to come down, which, if I'm honest, that's the one I'm dreading most. It's now 4 o'clock, 4:30 actually. It's actually quite dark outside. Let me show you. This is like the winter months. This is what the winter months look like in England. It's just like dark. My dad has just helped me put down my desk chair. As you can probably see in the mirror, I'm literally just sat on the base of it, which I think we're going to just leave together because I can't be bothered to get like a mallet and try and get the I don't know what it's called, like the cylinder out of the chair. Now comes the horrible part of putting away my PC, unplugging it all, turning everything off, wrapping it up nice and safe, and then I'll have to take apart my desk too. So the only other thing that's not gaming related that I need to pack is my makeup here. I feel like now that my desk setup is slowly getting less and less, it's actually feeling a bit sad. This will be the last time that I play my setup from this area, so I'm really sad. Wish me luck. And when I say wish me luck, I mean wish me luck because this is my cable management. Okay, I thought I would do a little check-in. I've basically just unplugged everything now. There's nothing under here that has any power, so now it's just about sorting it out, seeing what's what, wrapping everything in a little bit of a better way than it currently is. And then I'm gonna put my PC in a box and like pad it out with some stuff. I did this every single time I've moved. I put my PC in this box and it seems to work. It seems to keep it safe. It's a tried and trusted method, so that's what we're gonna go with. And then the screens will be protected by like bedding and coats and whatever else is in the car when we put them in. We're nearly there. We're so close to the end. Once this is done, it's desk, we're done. This is the box that my PC is going to fit inside. That just also saves some space, plus make sure my PC is nice and safe, or safer than it can be. And then if there's any space at the top, which I from memory believe there will be, and at the sides, we'll try and fit as many of the accessories as possible, lights, mouse, keyboard, all of that. I'm like holding on for dear life because I'm so close to the end that you know when you're so close to the end of something that you almost feel like giving up, that's where I'm at. So I know I just need to power through. We just have desk and final monitor. It's actually going to be easier to pull the desk out, then take the monitor off, put the monitor over there. The amount of dust I am covered in is crazy. I was gonna wear this hoodie to move tomorrow. It should hopefully be smooth sailing from here. I don't know how many times I've said that this vlog, and it's been anything but smooth sailing. I realise it's no different from your ankle, but the desk has been dismantled. All of my fears and nightmares put into one because this is just awkward to move. It's awkward to carry. So this may be the last time I speak to you tonight. I am feeling like really sad, I think. Sad but excited. I'm nervous, anxious, sad, excited. Like I'm feeling all of them all at once, to be honest. I might show you little bits of me packing up the car tomorrow if we have time. It might be a bit of a rush. But yeah, if I don't see you tomorrow when I'm packing up the car, this will be the end of the vlog. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. By the time this goes up, I will be in my new space, which is crazy to me, but I'm so excited. So excited for it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely morning, evening, or whatever time zone it is for you. Goodbye.